Bora lá então, né? Dar início a essa missão principal aqui. Torcer pra não ser muito longa. Porque da atualização passada, achei que cada parte foi umas 3 horas. Foi sofrido, viu?
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for—
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it felt like this whole region was one pure half. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, yeah! Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too?
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would also prepare food and handicrafts, and give them as gifts to others.
Oh, sounds like fun! Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any... When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly. Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll
Vê
find
se minha
something
garrafinha
you
de água
weren't
tá
looking
aqui.
for. By that logic,
Eu acho que vou
you'll
precisar
never
dela
know what
agora.
could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an
Ela aí, cada dia que passa, tá mais fraca.
What's wrong? She looks super serious all... Huh? Paimon get... Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to? Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a Harbinger. But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having... That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious. What? Relax! She's not even here!
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. We'll be up. Where are we again? Oh, yeah. Columbina? Right, yeah.
Poesia Noturna do Extremo, não sei o que lá. Vamos dar uma visitinha pra Columbina aqui.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected
Ele
guests.
tá indo aí. O
Not
único
that I
jeito dela
consider
ficar
it a
100%
disturbance. After
é
all,
destruir o céu
you're the
e
only
deixar ela
ones
ter
who are free to
acesso
enter.
à lua
would it not be a little unfriendly
de
of me to lie
forma
down while we speak?
recorrente.
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Agora, será que no final desse arco aqui de Notcry, o céu vai ficar destruído aqui,
Only
nessa região, pra ela?
There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs.
Return home? So, You're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The Moon Prayer Night is soon to arrive. On that day, the Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a...
You...
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth. And yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is... enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am...
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You... don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we...
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh. Then... do you still want to
Hoje que
give
tá
me your
quente, viu?
hand? Or not?
Sure.
O ano não é pouco, não.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you
Boca do
helped
cara
so
nem
much in our
mexe.
fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you
Quando a
return
boca
home.
mexe, eles não dubla. Aí quando
I
a boca
haven't
não
asked
mexe, eles
everyone else for
dublam.
their opinions on this yet.
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just... this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But... they call me Kutar.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation.
Lucas, seja bem-vindo.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is... there is no need.
Lívia, seja bem-vinda.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
And also, I do not know.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the... Also, is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh?
Beats me.
Viu, vai.
I had a bit too much to drink last night and...
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top...
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration
coisas
is
assim da
just what we
história que eu
need
tenho
to rebuild
curiosidade de
people's
saber, só
faith in
que
this place.
desenrola
No
tanto pra
wonder
contar, é
Catherine
tanta
said that people weren't so
conversação
bothered about the
fiada
religious element.
que às vezes dá vontade de ter
That's
um
right.
botãozinho assim, ó,
It's
apertar
become more of a local custom by this
e
point.
acabou.
The celebrations have
Deixar
little
só as
to
partes
do with
importantes.
whether the religious stories behind this event are. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and...
Wait, so...
Then, I suppose...
Oh, yeah! It's kind of a complicated process, but
I understand. Well,
yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show...
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues...
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to
Okay,
keep the mood
seja
light
bem-vindo.
and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beat, and who knows? Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just...
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or...
I'm looking for... And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the moon goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the...
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Also, I have some further questions.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there! When did you become so sneaky? Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Luanatar! You wanna play too?
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance. What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during...
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great!
Of course.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
If you included
Coisa que
those
essa
in the Feast
Paimon
of the
gosta
Moon,
é
I bet Paimon would have
conversar
joined
e
the
comer.
Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival. Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if... I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost... But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens.
Essa borda da câmera
We should wish
aqui
her the
tá-
best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway,
Ah,
she's
tem
agreed to
atrapalhando umas
attend, hasn't
letras
she?
ali,
All
tampando.
we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so what?
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Alô, hoje é
Sure
difícil.
thing, let's go!
O
Bye for
fone
now,
fica esquentando minha orelha.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Acabei até molhado, tá parecendo que tomei banho agora.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Duran and Albedo with Flints! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our...
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right! Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Notcry before, but I don't...
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like
Alguém tá aí
illusions
já
tend to
fez essa
appear in
missão
Notcry
principal
in the
aqui?
run-up to Moon Prayer Night.
Sabe quanto tempo
From
que
a
ela demora?
distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with Abyss.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals.
It's a first for me, too.
What about you two?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Tentando arrumar uma coisa aqui na minha conta, mas não tá dando certo de jeito nenhum. Ui.
Hurry up, Grassa!
E aí, tudo bem? Tem uns dias que eu não te vejo aí.
You're right. I have noticed. There's
Quantos
certainly
anos você acha que eu tenho?
something a
Vamos ver se
little fishy
acerta.
about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following moon. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make
Alô?
a wish before it disappears.
Esse fone que tá me matando.
Either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far
Quase
more
ficando sem
frequently
erro.
than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms, too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life.
Oh,
So, you
Praticamente
mean
acertou.
the
Eu vou
Phantom
fazer esse
monsters
mês
are
na
hunting
cidade.
down the Phantom humans?
Esse mês eu
Exactly.
faço.
The phantoms can interact with each
Daqui
other,
uns dias.
but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before.
did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms.
I suppose
Achei
you're
que você
right.
ia falar que eu tinha cara
But
de ser
I'll
mais
leave
novo.
the archaeologists to ruminate over that, which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself.
So calculating.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo,
Cresce um
Flint,
pouquinho.
and me.
Porque hoje aqui tá,
Agreed.
tá quente, viu?
It coincides with my duty as a
O cabelo
lightkeeper.
parece até molhado de suor.
For my part, I'd like to understand the
Ficar
abyss
sem esse aqui
better.
pouco.
Even a little knowledge
Ruim que eu
could go
fico
a
sem o
long
áudio do
way.
jogo.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the Ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the
O cabelo
Hyperboreans.
tá grande, precisando cortar
We
ele.
put in the work to learn what we know so far.
That just leaves our trusty team of two since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha!
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
Infelizmente não, eu que sou
She
azarado
agreed
mesmo.
to that? Huh.
Sou o único da família.
Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the
Tem umas
traveler, I
pessoas que nascem com
guess.
azar, né?
I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case, and Yehoda loves a party. So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no,
Way to contradict me in front of...
no! Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick! This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw
deu
one
pra
of those phantoms
refrescada
at
já.
Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Wow. Really? Well,
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that.
fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a
A
productive
cidade aqui parece que
investigation.
quanto mais chove, mais calor faz. Não é possível. Hoje tá quente demais da conta. Fazia tempo que eu não sentia calor de jeito.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the Curatorium start
E
giving
se
out
eu te
intel
falar
for
que eu não tenho uma
free?
perna, o que você me falaria?
Sorry, boss. Get back on track. Well, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This bit, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what?
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival
Felizmente eu
period.
tenho todos aqui.
Any idea what it is?
Todas as três pernas.
Unfortunately not. We have very limited
Só queria ver o que você
information
ia
about
falar.
them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand. everyone. Our
Adeilson,
friend
seja
here
bem-vindo.
should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the
Rapaz.
Frostmoon Scions live in
Que tem
harmony with the
gelado aí pra me
animals
dar?
and can even communicate with them.
Falou
That's
que eu
coming in
tô-
handy now, for sure.
Quem sabe, né? Não podendo recusar, não.
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the...
All back together. Must have been a lot.
Indeed. Now let me ask... It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough. This puffin circled in the air.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Ah, tá.
Indeed.
É bom também.
Other than
Achei
that,
que você
I
queria
was
dar outra
also
coisa.
thinking that the world these phantoms see is...
Oh, I get what you mean.
Good point. Great thing.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks. But the sniffer
Eu quero
mole
outra coisa que
tried
você tava
too.
querendo dar.
But despite being a skilled, they say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged.
So, just like...
Yes. Still, we are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on.
What is this thing? I've never seen.
Goodness knows. My grandpa.
What about his grandpa? Did he...
Huh? I don't know.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a
A
small
missão aqui
chunk
tá com
off of
cara
this
que vai ser
thing,
longa,
it's
viu?
gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception. I'm sure we're all starting to build... These phantoms are reenacting real historic... It's almost like we're in some...
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude... Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the... And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy?
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless...
Alguma ação, será? Até que enfim.
Oh, no! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have.
I wasn't...
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. There are no indications that...
You seem to have calmed down. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here?
My guess would be that we are seeing Notcry during the
con.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiny... There was a time in the distant past when... Then 500 years ago.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand. The moment you witnessed is but...
All right.
Pelo visto, eles vão
I guess
emendar a
that
história
answers
do
my second
Durin
question,
aqui.
too. I
Fazer
wanted to
tudo
know
junto.
why there's nothing I could do to help them, and...
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that...
Yes. Fate.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. And also, how are you... From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have your curiosity toward the Abyss. I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerear's body in my lantern for a short time, and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you.
My honest answer is, even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you... Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back.
Incredibly, our separate investigation...
Yeah, but we barely learned anything. And all this stuff about moons and...
I understand your frustration. There isn't much value to be...
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the...
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer.
What do you think?
Well, please do share the Hyperborean
Oh, duh! Yeah! That...
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium storage shelves
eu
until
aqui
the pages turn yellow.
fazendo live e meus amigos
Nefer,
querendo que eu vou em rodízio de
you're wise
costela.
enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up. Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be.
Yeah.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for
Alice,
now.
seja bem-vinda.
We all have
Onde
our
você
own
vai?
business to attend to. Traveler, if...
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling... But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Ele fica se oferecendo pra mim aí. Tá querendo alguma coisa de mim e tá com vergonha de pedir. Deve estar aí ainda. Se não tiver, agora volta.
Where did they all go? Walkies? For Kuhenki? Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time out. What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is,
Mulher está
could
com
you
o pé
take
na
us to her?
cova, ainda fica sumindo ainda.
Yeah, that's even strange. What about him? Oh, that's not good. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And Nail, good idea. She might know what's happening.
Rapaz, acho que não é isso que você quer não, viu?
Ah,
Gorinha
it's you.
estava perguntando se você
How
queria...
is Kutar?
Se eu queria
Is
alguma
she
coisa
okay?
sua aí. Falei que quis e você desconversou, né?
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right
Ó,
now.
tô achando que você tá querendo me
Even
dar a
getting
sua,
up to walk
não é não?
would be a...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone...
Makes sense. Let's go.
Marcos Henrique, seja bem-vindo.
Running late again.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this all kind of suspicious? Has never been here before, right?
Rapaz, sei não,
No.
viu?
I don't
Nunca
recognize.
cheguei nem perto pra ver. Mas se quiser, olha a sua aí.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's
No, not that way.
Qualquer coisa, se tiver sujo, eu dou uma lavadinha e a gente resolve depois.
the sniffer mole.
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
Okay, but it seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance.
Rapaz,
Unfortunately,
a minha
none of
aqui,
them
o
are
homem chega
affiliated
nem
with the
perto.
Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. So that didn't stop me
Mas a
from coming
sua
up with a
aí,
title anyway.
esse trem bem fedido aí, eu me voluntario pra dar uma olhada pra você.
you this time? Not a lantern or a dodo
Tanto o nariz, na hora de chegar perto
in the flesh?
e vejo o que eu faço.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you... Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam
dia,
Mage, that was
o mundo é pequeno, né?
quite
E aconteceu da gente se
powerful
encontrar, você deixa ele bem
entrance.
lavadinho pra mim, viu?
I certainly won't be forgetting it
Bem
anytime
cheirosinho.
soon.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. That's right. She's a good person.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Froth.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique...
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My
Jacinto
one
Pinto,
weakness,
seja
and you
bem-vindo.
found it in an instant.
Olha o nome do cara.
Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paim?
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Teyvatspor, kind of. My main reason for coming on this trip to Teyvat was, of course, to have some fun. But I
Rapaz, vai ter que ter uma
technically
briga
have a job
então,
to do
viu?
as well. Namely,
Eu tô achando que quem vai comer vai ser
stability
eu.
of Teyvat's border. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Teyvat's
Dá um de
border.
durão aí,
We
mas
find
eu sei
ourselves in
que
a real pickle
que
if
na
they ever
hora
made it
que
through.
pegar no braço vai
And the
virar
phantoms
mocinha,
you've
né?
been seeing
Chega vai
are a
derreter.
sign that the
No wonder they tend to...
Is it because the real moon is now...
in part, but only a negligible amount passes through. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms
Tá muito
appearing this
estranho.
year.
Eu acho que é melhor nós mudar de
The influence
assunto,
of the
entendeu?
moon beyond the trilunar.
A trilunar... syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Teyvat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! But, fast forwarding to the present, the power of all 3 moons is gathered here, and it's having a noticeable effect because I wish to give my daughter...
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but...
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. I see.
Nicole? You
O chapéu da Alice ficou até legal, mas eu imaginei que ela ia ter
You remember.
chapéu de bruxa mesmo.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Rapaz,
What does that mean?
pra te responder tá difícil,
She
porque
may be missing.
eu tô tentando não falar umas
gone
besteiras muito
anywhere.
absurdas, né? Porque
She
pra você tudo bem, porque
disappeared.
ela tá no chat aqui, não aparece no vídeo, né? Eu tô tentando não exagerar. Mas você sabe onde eu vou enfiar esse pincel seu, né?
My body is so... Wait, no. What's... Are you out for a walk too?
Tá em Divasco, será?
The day has come
É.
at last.
Vou virar você, pegar esse pincel seu e fazer você engolir ele. Enquanto eu empurro o meu no C.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even
Você vai tentar
sustain my
gritar, vai
physical
tentar
form?
gritar, mas vai estar engasgando com o seu,
Vampire Night
enquanto eu tô
is nearly
empurrando.
here. I was... Death is near. Will I return to the moon after I
Rapaz, o que tá
disappear?
fazendo eu falar em live?
So far at least, but as my power wanes,
Deixa eu me soltar não,
I'm
senão eu
sure
vou ser
that
banido.
too will... I suppose...
Tô me segurando.
Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much?
These decorations.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priests.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
Não, é normal, né? Também brinca assim no meu serviço de vez em quando com meus colegas lá, mas o ruim aqui é que tá na internet, né? Nunca se sabe onde isso pode parar.
So just fill these balloons.
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out.
Mas é engraçado
The rest can
mesmo,
wait
não
till
tem
movie
problema não.
night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions?
Take this!
Huh?
All right, and
The task is just... we won't use all.
oh, you menace. Then think fast.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much
Fechou.
fun?
Eu dei uma olhada, você tinha falado pra mim fazer uma live de
I'm sure you're both
GTA,
tired
né?
from playing all day. Come
Uns
on,
mods.
eat up.
Eu tava dando uma olhada ali, eu vou ver se eu faço depois, só que eu vou fazer de usando mod em GTA V. Eu olhei uns mods ali de Homem de Ferro, uns mods diferentes, sabe?
I always get
Vamos testar
Lockaberry.
depois.
I don't mind sharing.
Ver se fica legal aí.
They're sharing
Só que
food.
na live vai ser só fazendo
I've never
bagunça na
shared
cidade
food with
mesmo.
anyone before. And when I couldn't finish.
Hey! That was.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to. I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see.
Eu dei uma olhada, parece ser bom mesmo.
It's what a rare
Vai fazer uma
opportunity.
baguncinha. Eu vi uns do Homem de Ferro,
I think I'll
Superman.
go take a look around Nasha Town too.
Depois eu vou baixar e
Maybe the
testar.
Traveler will be.
GTA V até que não tem muito mod nesse não, sabe? Tem mais de skin. Tem muito mod diferente, é mais pro San Andreas.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were... That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Theoretically, speaking so candid... Anywho, the Moon Mare... Fortunately, it
What do you mean, fortunately?
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I... Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. And she was worshipped as Kutal
Rapaz,
by
eu
the
vou pegar
first
essa
Moon
antena, vou
Scions.
enfiar no
Some of
C.
these connections have now
Vai
been
ficar
severed,
parecendo
whether by her
jumento
hand
com
or
rabo.
yours.
Andando em antena vai virar
the
seu rabo.
rationale that
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end
Já
up as the big
pensou
bad
se
villain
sua
and
família
that's
olha
not
pra
the kind
você
of final boss I
e
want
vê
to be.
você com uma antena de mais de metro socado nesse botão seu?
Of course I do. I'm
que
only
eles iam
the
pensar de
greatest
você?
mage in the... Now, if you wish to find
Ou
your
ia ser
Moon
só mais
Goddess,
dia
there
normal?
are two problems. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least...
strengthen her connection.
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former...
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor...
So, fine.
Yes, I know it sounds like a... The second problem is with her plan to use the moon... Given her current condition, she will... But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and...
Wait, mage and? That means we've got 2 Hexencircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more like you said. I'm a busy lady. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully. Anyway, jokes aside. Oh, I suppose I might just... Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to...
What?
I wonder how Durin...
You really are...
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti,
Clay didn't make the...
Of course not.
Oh!
I'm glad you agree.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah! She didn't pack up her stuff!
I must say,
That's... a long story.
Colocar o negócio da câmera aqui de volta. Acho que não deve atrapalhar mais, não.
I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they... quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone
Rapaz,
downhill
uma
since
furada
giving
eu não
your
quero,
daughter
não.
free reign in the
Mas se você quiser me dar
workshop.
furo,
Can you even
eu
swing a
aceito.
hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to
Porque esse furo aí depois você me dá, vai virar
for all the
rasgo.
good it's doing. Don't run your mouth. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the material...
See? Lolka knows what to score.
I guess they're... friend then again.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle.
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Yep.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon
Rapaz,
Prayer Night
furo não tenho
candy?
nenhum não. Mas você deve ter um bem grande, né? Se chegar em mim, eu deixo ele maior ainda.
Here you go.
Eu tô sentindo que esse pedido seu aí é praticamente uma indireta. Porque é você que tá querendo, né não?
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
O negócio, depois que eu passar aí, você não vai ter como mais ninguém chegar em você. É só eu. Ele vai ficar minha marca.
The most important thing right now.
This name thing seems super important too.
Negócio aí depois que eu passo, fica feio, viu?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Tá querendo experimentar, é? Tô achando que você não tá se aguentando mais. Isso tudo é vontade, é?
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out.
Pensando aqui agora, você perguntou minha idade, mas qual idade você tem? Não é menor de idade não, né?
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted?
Not really. From what I've gathered, Alice...
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice is...
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality. If I remember correctly, being an
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's
Claro, eu já
behalf.
te ajudei várias vezes.
I wouldn't dare.
Que a rosca não tem um furo, né? O sua era lacrada. Aí sempre que ela é veda de novo, você me chama pra mim abrir novamente.
Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman inside
Seu
and
furo
ask,
sempre tá
"Hey, are you
fechando e eu tô
Nicole?"
sempre lá abrindo ele pra você.
Maybe something she's wearing?
Wait a minute. Alice...
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady, then?
Quem que é essa? Tô lembrado dela na história, não.
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius.
If we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant no.
Alice hasn't mentioned you.
Huh? Where is this voice coming?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to.
Hey, it's fine.
As for you two, we...
Rapaz, eu sei o que nem importa nem mais. É um rombo só, entra quem quiser.
This time,
Você não
things
tem
are
nem porta
different.
pra parar.
We
É
have
só
reached
entrar.
the unwritten page. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, no, no! Stop!
Vai.
Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always... I'm so sorry about that, but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't...
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or... well, communicate.
Huh? Are they... Will you all promise to forget that horrendously
Sorry? Embarrassed?
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon
Yes. Well, I have retained more of
Eu
my
sei que
power
você fala
than
isso
she.
aí porque tá com inveja, porque o meu
It's
ainda dá
because I
lacrado.
don't have a long-term duty
Porque o
to
seu,
fulfill.
igual eu falei.
To be more specific,
Você olha de longe já reconhece a caverna.
no. We'll be here all day if I get into the
Todo mundo vai
specifics.
passando, vai olhando
Moving
e fala
on.
assim, ó, aquele ali é o
If I'm
Sans.
not mistaken, you are here
Aí eles vão
because you
discutindo,
wish
vão
to learn how
discutindo.
one might reach the moon beyond the
Ver
sky.
qual foi o último que passou por
That's
ali, mas
right.
ninguém sabe, né?
Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans.
E o seu tá sempre
who lived
aberto.
after the war
Estão
of
sempre
funerary
passando por lá.
Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue.
Brigando pra
I'll fill in the
quem
gaps
vai
for
ser o
you
primeiro,
when
porque
we
ninguém
have
quer ser
more
o último,
time.
né? Porque quem é o último tem que
After
limpar a
that war,
bagunça.
the Hyperboreans were humans I once ate, but despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith
Já
in the
discuti com
moons.
os caras na fila
They
já.
were reluctant
Os
to
caras
accept the
insistem
new
em
order.
querer deixar eu por último
Even
pra
after the
limpar a
war of
bagunça, só que eu não
funerary
aceito,
flame.
não. Eu tenho que ser um
They
dos
sought to
primeiros.
contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky
Os
and
outros que
receive
tá na
their
fila que se
guidance.
vira pra arrumar a bagunça depois.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method. Yes, but they did not know. And so, after building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized... It is. Humanity...
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got... what I'm trying to say is... Right, the fact that they bypassed the false sky, and which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so...
Oh,
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in...
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more...
Whoa, 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 time out! The Hyperboreans were the last ones. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the
Coitado de
structure
você,
is long
viu?
gone by now.
Achei que era só
That
arrombado,
said,
mas parece que é
what if we could
esquizofrênico
take
também.
advantage of the phantoms to
Tudo
travel
bem.
back to a time when it still
As
existed?
pessoas não vão
Well,
esquecer do
travel
seu
back
interior só
isn't
por causa
quite
disso, não.
accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed.
Ixi.
It could just be a time when it still
As
appeared
pessoas
in
ainda dizem
phantom
que você
form
entra
via
fácil pra
projection.
dentro.
Or we could
Além de
project our
arrombado,
own
é
phantoms, fold them together
amendoim.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that, by completing certain if everything checks out.
I think so.
Yes. Basic.
Great. Counting on.
My name? Are they...
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you live. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record... Anyway, we can cross that...
See ya!
She seems friendly.
Ah, it's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go...
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of
Colombina ali
business
atrás,
is...
só olhando.
Where do we start looking for the moon god?
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient. I'm also inclined to... But many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by
Coitadinho.
heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Eu sei,
Sounds like a plan.
Você é meio
Take this with
esquizofrênico aí.
I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui.
Você sonha com
It'll
algumas
probably
coisas.
just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again.
Mas tudo bem, aí eu
They're the only
vou
ones who would want to help.
fingir que essa história aí
Thank you,
é
Mr.
sobre
Barker.
mim e não sobre você.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them. Just in
Mas com
case
seu
there's
caso
some way that I
aí,
can help.
você não precisa se preocupar não. Não importa quantas pessoas estejam nas filas, nas filas, né? Nunca é só uma. O último sempre limpa a bagunça. Não se preocupa não, que não importa o tamanho que você fique, sempre tá limpinho no final.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through.
Rapaz, nunca pensei nisso não. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Almost all.
What we can gather from these, I cannot fault them. I imagine that it wouldn't surprise me if
Posso
even
trazer
back
pra
then
vida
she
real,
had
eu acho que
already begun to
a maioria.
reject the name Kuthar.
Lama speaks that when I heard them call upon Kut...
Well, and how realistic their portrayal of Kuthar
Tirando
seemed to be.
as os que é homem
Amongst the Frost
e as
Moon
que
Scions
parece
of
criança,
today, only I know of her
eu acho que é quase
existence.
tudo.
and I alone face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. Oh, for what?
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain
Tirando as
and cast
crianças
it into the
e os
sea,
homens, né?
upon whose
Os homens eu
surface
deixo pra
shone
você.
the mirror. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales. Kutar did not speak, merely gazed clearly. Whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are...
What about you, traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden net. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuheng. Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child, the moon chanter, declared the event. Yet, no further. Any thoughts after reading? Yeah, Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making that.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, but now that I think about it...
She didn't know how other people wouldn't...
Yes.
Oh...
And now, I can make no such gestures of...
Bichinha tá nas
Still
últimas.
no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. Varka said he was going to set up a meeting with Arlecchino and... Let's see... There's Varka! Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo, too! Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we...
Me fala a verdade aí, você não interessou nesse homem aí, ó.
We were all waiting on
Fortão, eu sei
people,
que
so
desse
I
tipo aí
figured
que você
having a little
gosta.
company.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart
Doido,
from that, it
forte.
went pretty well.
Você viu ele na live aí, deve estar indo até correndo pro banheiro.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm
So, Varka was waiting on...
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method.
Wait, then who exactly...
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases...
It's you!
So? It's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad.
Tem até maiores na vida
Also,
real.
I applied...
I've been writing to Hat Guy since...
Hat guy? Turns out, I actually have...
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. My...
Who's that?
The Doctor. Also known as...
From the tone of your voice...
I was reviewing our archives. Dottore. Or...
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry. But we haven't seen a trace of—
He only appears when something interests him. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Já o seu, né?
Why
Não
does
tem
it sound less
planeta
like a
nesse
file
mundo.
you're
Não tem
writing, more
homem
like a
suficiente nesse
criminal record?
planeta. Que
Anyway,
preenche
we were just about to meet
esse
two of the
vazio
other
enorme.
harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing.
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers.
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scions.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord... What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about?
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary
Fora
of
da câmera tampando
Soristana.
de novo.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation,
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long.
you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Stars? He could not care less about us if he tried.
Does Dottore really strike you as the...
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up when Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari...
He never lets anyone in on his plans.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that...
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the...
With this in mind, I returned to...
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa...
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the
Mas eu tô
Fatui's
com
business in
1 hora
Notcry
e
is
20 já de
almost
lendária.
concluded. And we do
Não
not
tem
need
sinal que
3
vai acabar.
harbingers. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders.
Tô achando que vai durar igual a atualização passada, umas 3 horas.
Which no one besides
Common
Cada
sense
parte,
might
né?
mean
Deve ter a
nothing
segunda
to
parte
him,
ainda.
but he's not. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs...
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private?
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. He has no interest in doing things methodically. The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You...
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore...
Fantastic. Now this... Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations. Ruin...
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, and after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. Waste of time. The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat Guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
Rapaz, já falou tanta coisa nessa live
As
hoje.
far as I recall, she was
Eu
never
fico até com
dispatched by
medo
Her
quando você diz
Majesty
que
to
alguma coisa tá de pé.
Criminosis or anything like that. That Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something...
More than likely, when she first arrived. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only. It was a dumb and stupid rumor.
And what happened?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone that she had long been used to a life of
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventual, and so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck.
But you've done your job exceptionally well.
What is it?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, I'm just so used to it now, after all the arguments we've had.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has new...
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up,
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out.
Okay! Time to do what it...
Here you are.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon?
Fine. Dottore's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results are the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail...
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar, however, we could not change their fates.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome.
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts...
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, it's because you want her hypothesis to come true. So, think for yourself about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms. If we want to clear this hurdle,
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to...
So you mean we need to figure out...
Yes. And I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru...
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewrite.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect...
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take...
Is anyone there? She's missing. I hear someone inside.
If I can use my abyssal...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of...
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try. I should...
Have you seen a little girl?
Finalmente, sai das cutscenes.
Time for that. Just run.
Use pilares de pedra para auxiliar.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that. Just run.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He... Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Fechar aqui tudo. Só pra garantir.
Help me!
Sério,
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Vamos fechar.
No, there's monsters ahead.
Então fechar de onde ele está vindo. Eu tranco ele aqui.
Is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
E esse pincelzinho seu aí? Dá pra pintar alguma coisa com ele?
Let's keep up.
Tô achando que não dá não, viu? Aí, só de enfeite esse pincelzinho seu aí.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go.
Agora o meu aí, se você quiser testar ele, o meu não é pincel não. O meu é aqueles rolos de pintura, sabe? De pintar parede.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Se você pegar firme neles com a mão, dá pra você usar.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Os pincelzinhos seus aí não pinta nada, não. Igual eu te falei, agora se você quiser pintar alguma coisa mesmo, eu tenho um rolo aqui. Vai te pintar inteiro de branco.
There's still a chance, Durin.
Esse aqui. Fica ter uma luta aqui, mas pelo visto só isso aqui mesmo.
Help me!
Não é possível, ué. De onde vai? Eu não vi não, chegando. Caralho, os caras morreram de novo. Puta que pariu. Triste, né? Você fica contando as histórias da sua vida aí. E tentando colocar como se fosse os outros, mas eu entendo. Vou aceitar essa sua fantasia. Vou tentar ignorar aí que os telescópios aí foram inventados só pra você conseguir ver o seu. Só que pena que deu errado, né? Nem com a ajuda deles você conseguiu ver. E pra conseguir ver alguma coisa tem que existir, né? Algo inexistente é complicado. Ah, aqui já era.
Help me!
Rapaz, eu não gosto de beber não, mas o calor tá tanto hoje que tá dando até vontade.
This is a new development. I've never seen this. We might just be able to save this person.
Tava pensando em jogar outra coisa quando acabar essa missão aqui. Mas tô achando que vai dar não.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you...
But I can't...
Sorry.
Okay, if I do find her...
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left.
What's that noise? Monster!
Ai, ai.
No, if he goes inside...
Fiquei sabendo aí que como o Natal tá chegando, né? Papai Noel perdeu o saco dele de guardar os presentes, né? Que é um saco bem especial, mágico, que cabe tudo dentro. E ele tava sem saber como vai entregar presente pro mundo inteiro. Sem um saco pra guardar os presentes. Aí foi quando ele te achou. Aí eu fiquei sabendo que nesse Natal aí ele vai andar com você nas costas. Usar seu buraco como saco. Colocar os presentes lá tudo e entregando pros outros. Ruim é que provavelmente os presentes vai chegar tudo fedido, né?
Get out while you still can.
But I can't just leave. Okay, thank you. If I do find her...
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster!
Dia 25 aí, dia 24 pra dia
If he goes
25.
inside, he'll be walking
Vou olhar
into a
pro
trap.
céu aí.
Let's try this once more.
Ver o Papai
This
Noel
time
aí
we have to
voando
stop
pelos
him.
céus do Brasil, com você nas costas, de cabeça pra baixo, socando a mão e arrancando os presentes dentro de você. Porque pra caber isso tudo, é só dentro de você. Não existe mais nada que cabe.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still...
But I can't...
Sorry.
Okay, if I do find her...
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster...
No, if he goes inside...
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana is her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you...
But I can't... Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got...
What's that noise?
No, if he goes...
Rapaz, é a conversa fiada. Papai Noel veio me perguntar aqui onde você tava. Perguntando onde seu saco especial de guardar presente tava escondido, né? Só que ele ficou com raiva de mim porque chegou aqui e viu a Mamãe Noel aqui. Mas não se preocupa não, que ele só... Que apesar de tudo, ele vai usar você ainda esse ano. Ó, fiz alguma coisa errada aqui. Repetiu?
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still...
But I can't just... Okay, if I do find her...
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes...
Essa porra aqui, porque...
How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's got me this far after all. Hey! What? Spargana? Are you there?
O que fazer aqui? Esse Zé Ruela. Não tem como abrir não essa porra.
Huh? That looks like... Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure.
Finalmente.
Durin, just
Acabou,
like
será?
last time. Use the explosives.
Não se preocupar não, que ele já falou pra mim. Que mesmo que ele ache o saco dele de volta, ele vai continuar te usando pra carregar os presentes. E dizendo ele que o saco dele já tá ficando apertado demais pra carregar as coisas. E você que ainda tem muito espaço.
It won't work. There's not enough left.
Sendo ele que tirando a
If he makes it
desvantagem
in,
aí que os
he'll
presentes de
die.
vez em quando vem sujo, vem
Then,
fedendo,
this clue could be the key to him
mas
finding
que
his
com o
daughter.
tempo as crianças vão
It might
acostumar.
not be the only one. Better he misses that clue
Então parabéns.
than loses his
I guess so.
A partir de hoje, todos os anos, você vai ser usado. Não se preocupe, não vai ser substituído nunca. Não importa o que
Stop him,
aconteça.
Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
Que pena que eu não sou criança mais, porque se fosse eu ainda receber um presente dele aqui. Ia vir com seu cheirinho, né? Pra me lembrar dos velhos tempos.
It won't work. There's not enough left. But then
it might not be the only one.
Só quem sabe eu recebo de agradecimento, né, por ter apresentado você a ele.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get
Se eu receber um presente aí, sempre que eu chegar perto dele, eu vou lembrar de você. Lembrar assim, esse presente teve dentro de um lugar que eu também tive. Eu e muitos outros. É uma pena não ser exclusivo, né? Mas o que é bom é pra ter que compartilhar, né? Então eu te compartilho com todos.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
Rapaz, estrela foi o que eu achei de seu fundo. Tive que ir longe, viu? Viajei longe do seu interior. E pra minha surpresa, lá no fundo, tinha uma estrelinha. Uma estrelinha de merda.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! I've searched. I no longer have any.
I'm sorry. He refuses to go. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? What's going
Minha
on?
água acabou, vou ter que ir lá buscar mais.
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... Huh? Wait. Who are you?
You can see it?
But you were the ones guiding me using that... I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter.
Vou tirar minha câmera aqui rapidão que eu vou buscar mais água. Já volto, já.
Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know? You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid, yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later
Isso mesmo, mãe. Eu amo seu fundo.
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart.
It's all right.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you.
They are. We have festivals a few times a year.
Sumero's a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid... I mean, I can see you all right.
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard.
Eu não vou fazer se alguma coisa der problema. Mas eu tô querendo.
Well, or not.
Era pra não ter feito ontem também, só que a internet minha caiu, voltou, já tava tarde demais, já era quase 11 horas da noite. Aí não compensava, não. Mas até amanhã aí, valeu aí. Se tudo der certo, amanhã eu tô aí de novo.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet. The ending of this tale did not change.
May your wishes come true.
Hat guy, could I? You've never talked about your past. Would you be willing to tell me about? I know about Albedo's past. Arik, as for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends.
I've told you about myself.
And what did you do before?
Prepared for the entrance.
All right. If you really don't...
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree.
A white tree?
Yes.
So you had a human create...
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that...
Você também aí. Valeu. Até amanhã.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, but no matter how hard they are. You asked me if you would create a new trap, but the real answer is...
Hat guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path.
I will. I promise.
All right. Break time's over.
Hello?
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to? The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely
Alice e o Varka, dois personagens que prometem muito aí desde a 1.0.
Alice.
Vamos ver, né?
We were unable to save that
se eles
person.
vão
However,
ser estupro mesmo.
he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I should probably have Nicole come.
Olha, achei que faltava muito ainda. Deve ter a segunda
There you
parte.
are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the sea. I am delighted to see... Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are
Whoa,
telling
seja
me that
bem-vindo.
this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan?
Ah. Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques.
Coitada da
Are
Columbina,
you
viu?
sure you don't want...
Tá igual um fantasma ali entre a vida e a morte.
Fine. Simply
Só
think of it as a
observando.
test from the Three Moon Goddess.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need...
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would... Therefore, The most feasible method is not so much to follow the
Essa aí que eu
rules,
tô sem saber
but
quem
to
é.
figure out how the
Ela
test
já foi
functions
citada na
and
história, eu não
find a
lembro.
workaround. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier. Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kuthar to join in the festivities. But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with—
Very well. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. The symptoms are similar to another. So, before we execute our plan, once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible.
What? No eating or drink—
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long!
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that.
Paimon, 3
Miss
dias
Nicole
sem
has made
comer.
it clear that this is the easiest way.
Se fosse
The way
ela,
I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
tinha que ficar sem comer também.
Then we'll start with you first, traveler. Please step forward.
Põe tampando parte aqui da minha tela.
How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right, I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Esse cara é suspeito.
Hey, wait a minute.
Seja bem-vindo aí. Minhoca de terno.
How's it going?
No, not great. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration.
Achei que a missão tinha acabado, mas pelo visto não.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still...
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka.
Okay, let's go ask some of our other friends then.
Nome de cria, é? Esse aí eu não conhecia, não.
No surprises here, Miss.
I'm getting this.
Shame.
Whoa, I'm itching all.
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh?
Minhoca de terra. Essa é boa, viu?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not
Pergunta é em
have them
qual
do
terra
dangerous things.
você anda
Not
colocando
even
essa
tests.
minhoca.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scion.
I'll see if... In fact, I think we had some former...
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and press.
No.
Wow. No,
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that...
Strange. The moon god.
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raihir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how.
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity.
Yeah. Even though she looked like.
A review of the relevant data.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so.
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name. I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. But... is that really all there is? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
Moonprayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Then allow me.
Seja bem-vindo aí.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild, since I have the ability to
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for...
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take
Será
turns
que já
making sure
começou a
the three of
segunda
them stay
parte da
warm and
missão assim
comfy.
direto?
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers.
Deu nem a opção de
I will
eu tirar
ensure
uma pausa
everyone
pra mim?
receives.
I'm ready as well.
Evelyn aí quase morrendo. Não colocaram nenhuma dublagem nele. Ele pelo menos gemendo de dor.
The
Esse
work
povo é
is
preguiçoso
done.
demais.
The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim. The people
As
silent.
cremosas aí, as
The
dubla,
white
né?
sun sets. The
Agora
silver
o
moon
viajante aqui
O path
tá
to
só
the
de enfeite, nem parece
temple,
protagonista.
appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about.
Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
Huh? I cannot pass through. Is it because... It has been 3 days. My strength has all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until moon prayer?
Vou encerrar a primeira parte aqui. Amanhã eu continuo. Se você estiver vendo essa gravação depois no YouTube aí, deixa um like aí, se inscreve no canal. Sua mão não vai cair, não. Então até a próxima aí. Falou, valeu.